Welcome to this third episode on HCF and LCM based on competitive exam questions. Here is the first question. What largest number will divide 47, 35 and 27, leaving the same remainder in each case? What will be the common remainder? So consider the solution. Here is the solution. Consider the required largest number Q, which will divide the numbers 47, 35 and 27 and will leave the same remainder R. 47 can be expressed as A1Q plus R. Similarly, we can express 35 as A2Q plus R and 27 as A3Q plus R. In these three expressions, the remainder R is same. Also, this quotient Q is same. As 47, 35 and 27 are different numbers, based on that A1, A2 and A3 are different in the right hand sides. Now we will take the differences between 47 and 35, 35 and 27 and 47 and 27. So first we will have 47 minus 35. I will take here the differences in right hand side also, that is A1Q plus R minus A2Q plus R. As R and R same, it can be cancelled. So I will get 47 minus 35, that is 12, is equal to A1 minus A2 multiplied by Q. Similarly, from 2 and 3, 35 minus 27, that is 8. R and R is cancelled, and in right hand side I will have A2 minus A3 multiplied by Q. From 1 and 3, 47 minus 27, that is 20. R and R is cancelled, and in right hand side I will have A1 minus A3 multiplied by Q. From the expressions 4, 5 and 6, we have observed that 12, 8 and 20 are some integral multiples of the required largest number Q. As these are the multiples of Q, Q is factor of these numbers and largest factor. So Q is the highest common factor of 12, 8 and 20. So highest common factor is nothing but HCF. So Q is equal to HCF of 12, 8 and 20. Applying the method of finding HCF, we will get Q is equal to 4. And when we divide the given numbers 47, 35 and 27, each number when we divide by 4, we will get the common remainder R, and that remainder R is 3. You can actually divide and check the value of R. You will get as 3. From the solution which we have seen just now, we come across the following trick of solving such type of problems. Step 1. Take the positive differences between the given numbers like 12, 8 and 20, which we have taken in the above problem. Then find the HCF or GCD of these differences, which will be the required answer. On the same line, now you can try the following problem. Find the largest number which will divide 76, 90 and 55, leaving the same remainder in each case. What will be the common remainder? Here is second problem. LCM of two numbers is 138, but their GCD is 23. The numbers are in a ratio 1:6, which is the largest number amongst the two. So here is the solution. As the required numbers are in the ratio 1:6, consider the numbers as x and 6x. We know that for the GCD and LCM of two numbers, GCD into LCM is equal to product of the two numbers. This formula is applicable only for GCD and LCM of two numbers. We will substitute the given values here in the formula. 23 multiplied by 138 is equal to x multiplied by 6x. Instead of taking the multiplication in the left hand side, I have just factorized this 138 as 23 into 6 just for simplifying the calculations. Now here in left hand side I have 6, in the right hand side I have 6. So we will divide both the sides by 6 so that this 6 can be cancelled, and we get x square is equal to 23 into 23, that is 23 square. So x is equal to 23, and another number 6x is 6 into 23, that is 138. In the question we want to find out the largest number, so the largest number is 138. Based on the relation between the GCD LCM of two numbers and the given two numbers, one can try the following. Greatest common divisor of two numbers is 8, while their least common multiple is 144. Find the other number if one number is 16. Second problem is HCF and LCM of two numbers is 8 and 96. Sum of the two numbers is 56. Then what is the sum of their reciprocals? For this second problem, hint is provided. The two numbers we will consider them as A and B. So A plus B, their addition is given to us as 56. A into B you can find out using HCF and LCM, and we are interested in the sum of their reciprocals, that is 1 upon A plus 1 upon B. So when you take 1 upon A plus 1 upon B, taking common denominator as product AB, we will write, or we can write this sum of the reciprocals as A plus B upon AB.